Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, just the Bet Slips families? Professor Parlay, Chicks Picks, Jen, C Money, where we will have Poolside Pat soon. Running a little late coming back from work before he has to go back out. We're gonna have a pretty full slate today for a change. I know we've been kind of out with all the stuff we got going this weekend. Our fantasy draft went good yesterday. Me, Chicks Picks, Jen, PD King, and C Money were all drafting all day basically. So appreciate Pat holding down the fort yesterday. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into the thing that keeps us from this, which is the disclaimer. Number one, we are not professional gamblers. The show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more you can afford. Only bet what you can afford to lose. And number three, gambling can be addictive. So please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers, but we do the research, and we bet all the same bets that we put on these shows. We're trying to win for ourselves, and we're trying to give you the winners as well. But please gamble responsibly by setting a limit. If you stay within that limit, you should be okay. However, if you do need help, call 1-800-GAMBLER, and they will get you in touch with the people that can help you, because gambling can be addictive. We are not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sportsbook. However, we are affiliated with Nevin Eyewear, as always. Sponsored, been with us since day one. These are my MLB long points right here. You see Jen has hers. We all own multiple pairs. We love them. They are polarized. They also are risk-free, because if you lose them, damage them, scratch them, need them replaced, you fill out an online claim form, they will replace them for free. And if you click on our link in our link tree on X, you will get 30% off of one pair, or buy one, get two free. If you're going to buy a prescription pair, use that 30% off link. If you're going to buy regular pairs, use the buy one, get two free. Either way, you'll get free shipping on anything over $50, and both of those deals will get you free shipping. So check them out. They also always are giving away a free gift at some point. The gift type, what type of gift they changes. Sometimes it's a free pair. Sometimes it's some other kind of swag that they have. But check them out. Click on the link. Let them know we sent you and get that discount. You'll love them. Never Odd or Even is Nevin. We're not affiliated or sponsored by a specific sports book, but we are affiliated with something very similar, which is Plavo, formerly known as Player Profit. And if you don't know how it works, the way it works is if you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, you will get a bankroll to bet with. And if you use the code JTBS, you'll get 10% off of any and all packages that you buy, regardless of the price or how many you buy. If you buy a $30 package, you will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. You also will get it for $27 with our code. And essentially the way it works is you have to get to 10% profit before getting the 10% losses. In challenge 1. In challenge 2, you got to get to 15% profit before getting the 10% losses. If you complete both of those challenges, then you move on to the funded stage where you can cash out a percentage of your profit up to that point and going forward. Or you could do the Blitz package, which is a one challenge system where you get to 25% profit before 10% losses. Then you move on to the funded stage. Either way, it's a good way to try to turn a small amount of money into a large bankroll. There's other rules, regulations, stipulations. Please watch the 2-minute video on Plavo.com. They will explain it better to you. But if you're looking for a best bet of the day, I am going with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. It's at -110. I had used my 10% boost to get it right at even money. Look, he's on an 8-game hitting streak. He has 19 hits, runs, and RBIs over those 8 games. And against Rodon, he is 11 for 18 with a home run and 4 extra base hits. I thought it was a type, and 5 RBIs, to be clear. I thought it was a typo. 11 for 18 is a wild stat. Like, he just never not hits against Rodon, apparently. And he's got what 11, 16 hits, runs, or hits and RBIs in those 18 at bats. I didn't even write down how many runs, so he's probably in the 20s, and 4 extra base hits. So all we need is one of those extra base hits with somebody on base, or him to get a double and somebody knock him in. He doesn't hit many home runs this year, so we're not going to get it that way. But he still could. Doesn't mean he can't. It just means he's not as likely to do that. But I love this, especially at even money with the boost. But even without the boost, minus 110 is pretty close to even money. So this is one of my favorites today. We are up almost 5 units. We're 16 and hold on, I want to see exactly what it was again. We're 13 and 8 on the month. So when it comes to the best bet, so we've been running pretty good. And considering most of these are 50-50 bets, being up of hitting them at a 75% clip means we're on the right side of things betting these. So
yeah, I love when the best bet is up to plus money, plus sign. Always good.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, when I see minus 110 on the bet, I want to make. I love it because that 10% boost you get on Fanatics, I know I can get it right at even money.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time. But that is the best bet of the day. So if you're looking to start it, maybe start it with this bet. If not, just try to find some good bets that you like and set up an account with Playvo. Use our code, and you'll get the 10% off. And maybe you'll be able to turn that small bankroll into a $1,000 bankroll. Moving on to the marquee matchup, we got Poolside Pat. I didn't know what the terminology you used was, so I just put
No, it's okay. I'll say it. Yeah. I said it's a nerfed. It's like in gaming. It's like a nerfed. It's like when a character is too strong, they nerf them, so they make them they take it down a notch. So I'm taking it down a notch, as you can see. 5 strikeouts only. I could not, which it begs the question: is this really a marquee matchup? Yes and no. I think the names are there. I think the name value is certainly there with both Jose Soriano and Carlos Rodon. We were talking in the early seasons. Soriano was looking like he was going to be up there for Cy Young. Obviously, that's not the case. Still having a solid year. Rodon, you kind of just touched on a little bit his woes against Vlad, but he's been pretty solid since coming. He hasn't pitched all season, obviously, but his July was 6 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, and then 3 straight outings with 7 strikeouts. So. And just to go back a little further, his only start this season against Toronto, he went 5 innings with 7 strikeouts back in May, late May. So, I mean, it's certainly the name value is there. I'm a little if it sounds like I'm disappointed, it is because I don't know if this is true to the marquee matchup. So maybe I shouldn't have put it on here, but it's still, I think name value wise, it's still a matchup you look at and you go, oh. It's the Yankees. It's a divisional. It's still like one of those top matchups, but I did have to knock it down to 5, but still get it at a decent 108 there. I do like this bet to hit today. And Soriano, he's been down since joining Toronto. He hasn't hit 5 since joining Toronto. I figured I'd mention him too. But I liked his numbers: 33 plate appearances against New York and a 33.3 K percentage. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, I looked at Soriano, and he has not been as good, but you're right, against this lineup, he does have a decent strikeout percentage. So hopefully the strikeout rate will push through and not recency bias.
It's also tough because Toronto or Yankees strike out a ton, Toronto does not. So that'll be something to look at. But it's there. We'll see. I'm confident in it, but I'm not as excited.
I like it. I think you did the right thing dropping it to 5. I like it better at 5 because it's
6 would have been that would have been like a pretty big number. I bet. I wonder what that'd be. I'll look that up in the meantime.
If I had to guess, it'd probably be like plus 280 or 300.
Yeah, let's see. 3. So I'm thinking. I'll play it right now, real quick. Hold on. 460.
So. Yeah. Oh wow, it's even bigger than I thought.
Yeah, that would be a big marquee matchup. So I went safer.
But that is the marquee matchup today, which is Jose Soriano and Carlos Rodon, both at 5 strikeouts, not 6, at 108. Moving on to our long balls, I'm running Fernando Tatis back, but I'm starting to think Vegas knows something. He was plus 390 yesterday. He's plus 265 today. Other than the fact that he has home runs versus this pitcher, that's the only difference in yesterday and today. But he had good numbers against the guy yesterday. I don't know what the difference is, but I can tell you, he's only had 3 at-bats versus Ober. He does have a home run. Ober has allowed 17 home runs this year, which is a decent amount. So he he gives up a decent amount of home runs. And I know when Fernando Tatis hits a home run, he hits it a long ways. So if he hits one, it's probably going to go 440 plus, which could give us a chance to actually hit this. I'm hoping people are down on him and they're not betting him. And if he hits it, there's like 20, 25 of us and we get like a couple $1,000. That's my hope. I just had this bad feeling that yesterday I bet him he didn't hit, and then I'm not going to bet him today, and he's going to hit it. It's going to piss me off. So for the sake of my sanity, and the signs of Vegas dropping this bet as much as they did makes me feel like I needed to go for Tatis again today. I know PD King gave me Joe Adele. I know he's been hitting home runs left and right lately. I didn't really look his stats up, but I know he's got a couple home runs in the last 7 days. So Joe Adele definitely has been hot. So he's riding him at plus 280. And then Chex Fiction has Kyle Schwarber at plus 210.
And I picked Schwarber because I learned a lesson a couple months ago. Excuse me. And I think people on the show know it, but the chat might not. So long ball is done through Fanatics. And I put $5 on Schwarber to get the long ball. And then I used Fan Cash to switch it over to Fan Cash, and I hit submit. What I didn't know, and that day Schwarber had the long ball. I was waiting the next morning to get paid out. Didn't get paid out because I didn't realize if you switch it to Fan Cash, it doesn't count. So that's a learning lesson for the chat. I would have hit the long ball, so I'm feeling like he's going to hit it today. So I put him on here for 210. And
we just need him to go against another position player because then it's just a home run derby. Like yesterday.
Hand up, I would like that not to happen, but we'll
maybe they'll put Baez. Maybe they should put Baez to pitch to him, see what happens.
I mean, yesterday was tough, but I was happy that PD King had a good day. So
well, because he had a good day, I had a good day because I took all of his PDs, I changed them slightly, put them all together for a plus 800 and hit it. He didn't hit his parlay, but I hit it because I changed.
Yeah, that confused me yesterday, but I was happy for you as well.
Yeah. Well, I dropped his strikeouts, and instead of taking -1.5 for Dodgers, I took money line, which was the difference. Yeah. Now I didn't have to drop Painter because he went 8 Ks, which is wild yesterday.
I know. Yeah, that was an anomaly of a game.
Because imagine if you bet him for 8 Ks, you would have that would probably have been plus 2,000.
Yeah, the Cardinals coming off a long road trip. It is what it is. I'm not too upset.
No,
and I do hope that this hits. I do hope that this hits for you, Jen. I just hope it's not off position player because then that would mean that the game is completely out of hand. And I'm not watching it. I actually first game I turned off this year that I can remember. There was a handful in the beginning of the season. But the first game I've actually was like, I'm not watching this anymore. That is what it is. Sometimes that happens. It wasn't like that.
There's a way that I can win and you can win. So let's make that happen.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do it.
And look, to be fair, you've had a good the Cardinals have a good showing against the Phillies.
Oh, I'm having a great time.
I think they've only lost 2 of the games they've played, right? I think it is. Is it 2 or I think it's 2.
What? Oh, that I've been to?
No, that they've lost to the Phillies this year because this is.
That was it. Yeah, yep.
You lost 1 early and then 1 in this one.
Yep.
So far you've only lost 2, so you're doing good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not mad.
Look, as a Braves fan, who the Braves are toiling, and they had an 8-game lead about 2 weeks ago, and now only have a 3-game lead.
I want the Cardinals.
Anybody else?
The Cardinals today for sure. I bet them over 69.5 wins at the beginning of the season, and they have 66. So
let's go.
That I'm putting that on my records.
You should. Moving on to the 750 Club. It is short but sweet. This Alonzo was the only guy who didn't fail me yesterday. He is still bashing it, but I blame myself for the Cardinals' woes yesterday, and I'll tell you why. Jordan Walker was a world beater.
Yeah.
Until I bet him. And every time I bet him, he does absolutely nothing. And what you don't know is when I bet all of PD King's bets, I also bet your Cardinals parlay. And the only miss on that Cardinals parlay was Jordan Walker.
It was.
One of the only misses I had on the 750 Club was Jordan Walker. So he's not dead to us, but for me, I feel like I'm the jinx of Jordan Walker. Therefore, I will not be betting him anymore.
If you want a Cardinal, you should be the Burley guy.
You know what I'm going to do? Yeah. Every time y'all bet Jordan Walker, just to help you guys out, I'm going to take the under on whatever y'all bet.
Fair enough. I respect that.
But I'm going to get into the 750 Club. Pete Alonso, 2+ total bases. He's on a 14-game hitting streak. He has 26 hits, 14 RBIs, and 11 runs over that 14-game span. He's 2 for 7 with a home run versus Nick Martinez. I think he stays hot. Speaking of hot, we got PCA 2+ total bases. He's never faced Miller, but he has 4 home runs in his last 7 games, 2+ total bases in 5 of his last 6 games. This guy has been on absolute fire. He is trying to get back in the MVP talks again. And to be honest with you, if you look at his WAR, I think he probably should be a front runner, even though he's not.
He could.
And then we're going Nolan Arenado, 2+ total bases. He's 9 for 22 with 2 home runs versus Abbott. He has 2 home runs in his last 7 games, and he's got hits in 3 straight games. And we're getting this at plus 908, and that's straight up no boost. That's what we got this at. I love when we can keep it to 3 legs and get the 750. I feel really good about this one today. So hopefully we can hit this, get us to the green, and be smooth sailing from here.
Yeah, just like I like plus money on the best bet. I love 3-leg 750 club.
I do too. I try to do it as much as I can. It's just not easy to do. Unless the stars align like they did today, where these 3 guys are all plus money for 2+ total bases. So moving on, we have the Sunday 6-pack. I couldn't do it yesterday because I wasn't on the show, but I wasn't going to not do it today. This is a 6-leg hit parlay. We're going to start off with Luis Arraez, 1+ hit. He's on a 9-game hitting streak. He has 16 hits over those 9 games. Then I already talked about Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1+ hit. He's on an 8-game hitting streak, 11 hits over those 8 games. Talked about Pete Alonso, 1+ hit. He's on a 14-game hitting streak with 26 hits over those 14 games. We got Zach Neto, the pesky Zach Neto, who never strikes out and pisses me off every time I'm trying to get a strikeout against him. 5-game hitting streak, 12 hits over those 5 games. Michael Harris, 7-game hitting streak, 11 hits over those 7 games. Nolan Arenado has got a hit in 4 of his last 5, 6 hits over those 5 games. He's 9 for 20 versus Abbott lifetime. You're getting all 6 of these at $7.95, and I boosted this to plus 955. I also made sure all these guys are part of different games. So if you want to round robin them, you can with no problems. There is no same game issue here. So that is also a good way to try to bet this without necessarily just losing the parlay, because if 4 of these guys hit, you still make money if you round robin them. But that is the Sunday 6-pack. I really want to hit this. I did not change that part, by the way. This is 4+ strikeouts. That was last week. But that is the 6-pack for today. I want to hit this because we've hit a couple of them, but we're due for one. And this one is a good one because it's almost 10-1 if you get that boost.
I think you have to just bet a random 4+ strikeout now.
Yeah, you're right.
You just gotta find somebody.
We'll do a last call. I'm not gonna lie, strikeouts were not easy to come by today. Looking out there,
yeah, I know.
Especially with the odds on some of these guys.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll go 5 on
it. If anybody was confused by that, my bad. But that is the 6-pack. It's 6 guys to get hits. Zach Neto's been on fire, by the way. I didn't realize how hot he's been lately.
His player of the weekend bat. He had a Pikachu bat, so I was pretty hyped about that.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I was watching those games. And I saw those specialty bats. I was like, "What are we watching right now?" I felt like I was watching a video game.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I wish they would do that more often, to be honest with you.
I know. Yeah, they should.
But I saw somebody had the pencil bat. Another guy had like a cheetah bat. It was wild.
Walker had a SpongeBob bat I was hyped about. JJ Weatherholtz was just a fish. And he don't run. So shout out to Chef Mike, who gave JJ yesterday.
My man needs to just use the fish bat, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Damn right.
Moving on. This is a wild one. This is
look at this one poolside.
I'm just letting you know
what is happening.
I'm just letting you know right now. We bet this, and if we hit this, especially that second part of the slide, we're going Sizzler, because good Lord. But
this has Poolside's name all over it.
Look at that.
Okay. I loved all these people. I tried to get it down to 3 because I know Poolside especially says anything over 3 is risky. I couldn't figure out who to get rid of.
That's fine.
So look on the left.
Take a picture.
1+ home run parlay. If you don't want to be risky, just bet the lines. Bet each of them, Schwarber or Harper, Okamoto or Rice, Caminero or Alonso, and Otani and Freeman. Pick one of those. If you want to parlay them together, 1+ home run plus 28.72. Forget that dime. Remember, the first slide we showed at the beginning of this is we are not professionals. This is for fun and entertainment purposes only. But I will tell you, if I hit a plus 590,000, A lot of it will be used for fun and entertainment purposes only. So if you would like to forget that dime, throw a dime on this 4-leg 2+ home run parlay. The important thing about this, when you bet it, it's for combined. So it's not that either or gets 2+. It's combined, they get 2+. So if you think the ones on the left can get 1, pick those. If you think the ones on the right can get 2, pick those. If you want to be crazy like I am, I'm not recommending it, bet both of them.
And to be clear, I bet both of them. And so look, on the right side, essentially the way it works, pick one. Schwarber hits 2 home runs, then you hit it. If they each hit a home run, you hit it. If Harper hits 2 home runs, you hit it. So like, there's a lot of it is 2 home runs between the two, hard to get. Yes, that's why it's plus 590,000.
Yep.
But it does give you a little bit of options and not just picking one guy to do that. And then you got Okamoto and Rice, same thing. Caminero and Alonso, that one I think that one actually hits. I might bet that by itself at plus 710 because I really like that one. And then Ohtani and Freeman, same thing. So the left side, you're getting almost 30 to 1. The right side, you're getting almost 600,000 to 1. I can tell you that I bet 5 dimes on the one on the right, and it pays almost $2,800 to hit. I bet more on the left side, which pays a lot more. But Chicks Picks Jim might have went a little crazy on the one on the right. I'm not gonna lie.
But I do bet each of the individual ones. So on the left, I beat each of those combos. On the right, I picked each of those combos, and then I did the parlays for each. So even the 590, forget that dime, it's counting in my records. If it hits, we're counting it. If it doesn't hit, I count it as a loss. I like this slide. Do what you want to with it.
I am pick 3 for the 2. I'm betting for sure because I really like that one because I think
now, for the chat, if you were to narrow this down to 3 parlays, which 3 or which one would you leave out?
I think it would be funny, or it would be fun if all of them, like, they're first at bat.
Yeah,
like,
one for them. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I'm sweating it. You're sweating it. And you're just like,
right. Clearly, Vegas says the Rice one is the longest chance.
Yeah, and I can see that because of all 8 of these guys, the least likely probably is Okamoto to home run, which is probably where you're getting those odds. Funny enough, because of the odds, I wouldn't drop that one. I would probably, and this is going to be controversial. If I was going to drop one, I would probably drop 4 because I think you need Ohtani to go deep twice because Freeman just hasn't been hitting as much home runs this year.
Yeah.
But I'm not dropping any of them. I like them all. So.
Well, and if you want to make this bet, if you are following our group, and Professor, you might be able to articulate this better. But if you're following our group on DraftKings, these bets were made on DraftKings, so you can enter our group, see our picks, and just tail that pick, or you can enter it all yourself.
Yeah, so if you go to DraftKings, on the top left, where the 3 lines are, you click on that, you go to socials, and then you go to betting groups, search for Just the Bet Slips under betting groups. You will find us, and all of our bets show up there. You can just click on them and follow all the bets that we made on DraftKings. This is on there because that's how I bet it, because I didn't want to have to go manually try to find all these bets myself after she made them. But yes, all the bets that we make on DraftKings, you will see pop up there. You can click on them and just follow them, or you can bet against them because, sometimes we're wrong too.
Yep.
So that is the crazy Chicks Picks Jen slide that she threw out there today.
I was not aware of the combined home runs bets. Those are fun. I mean,
I knew they existed. It's just
those odds.
You've got to parlay them to make them worthwhile because most of them are plus like 120 to 200.
You have a choice. Yeah. You can either do on DraftKings. You can either do the either or the combined. So it's really careful that you pick the correct one on that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Oh, hold on. You said chat. Let me see if NXT is in there. All right, we've got 4 from NXT. He says, let's have a Sunday with a crew. In all caps, Shohei, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs will hit today, I promise. Schwarber would have been my home run. Sorry, Pat. And it's okay. And I would drop the second one, but wow, what a slide.
See, I knew the second one was probably the one that most people would say, and mostly is because of Okamoto. But I think Rice has a good chance going deep today. So for the left side, I think that one still can hit. I do worry about that one on the right side, but if it does, boy.
So wait, and really quick, that left side is
just one home run between.
That left
between-
parlay. Oh, okay. Okay.
One either or.
It's all combined. Oh, it's
Yeah.
either or.
Yeah, so the
Left is
bet
either or,
one
the
is
right is
either or, bet two is either or, bet three is either or, bet four is either or, and then all of them together.
So
Okay.
for the left, either Schwarber or Harper has to hit
Okay,
one.
okay.
And then on the right, combined, Schwarber and or Harper have to hit two.
Okay.
So
Cool.
they are long shots for a reason. We're telling you this up front. These are all long shots.
This is right
just
there. Forget that time. Look at
yeah,
that.
this is a
YOLO.
fun bet where you can throw it like a buck on it, and then
A dime wins you what? 500? No, yeah, $500.
Oh, the one on the right.
Yeah. Right? Got it right?
Yeah, about 600. Yeah, around
Yeah.
$600. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a dime wins you close to $600 on the right.
Yeah. There you
And
go.
then if you're gonna bet the left, I would bet like a buck on it. That's what I did.
There's no lotteries. I don't believe so. So please, if somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe that there's any lottery system like in the world that you can bet 10 cents, and we're allowing you to right here. So maybe in some.
The only
casino,
thing that I know you can bet 10 cents if you bet a 10-cent super at the horse track, and
That's it. Yeah.
you got to get an exact order there. That's
Yeah.
that's probably less likely than this is to hit.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So there you go. And this 10 cents can win you 600 big ones. So
That's right. So
why not?
which is why I threw 5 dimes at it,
I threw 10.
and Jen threw more.
Whoa. Yeah, we don't need to tell the chat.
I mean, the thing is, and I
Fun and entertainment purposes only.
yeah, really quick before we get in these, and 'cause I actually, could you do mine first, Rob? Just 'cause I do have to get going in a couple minutes.
Yeah,
I just want to say, I, as everybody else in here and watching, and anybody who's ever gambled on sports, you dream of that big parlay, right? You dream of that big number, like a 590. Like, well, I just want one. I've hit a couple of decent ones recently, like nothing too like life changing, obviously, or going to Vegas, obviously. But the idea of hitting it, and Jen has hit the most big bets on the show. So if you're gonna follow any of them, it might as well. If you got a dime to just throw out there into the fountain that is Chicks Picks Jen's forget that dime picks, then go ahead. That's what
I will say, like the plus 19,000, I walked a little bit differently the next morning. I was like, oh, my head was a little higher. It felt good. It felt good.
And during NFL season, the last couple of years, I've hit at least one, if not two, plus 20,000s where I bet the whole slate. I bet money line for the entire slate. Or if I don't like money line, sometimes I'll take the over under or a spread. But it's worked out, so we're gonna be doing it again this year. Don't worry.
Guys.
Don't worry. My call every week will be that.
Can I tell you something?
What's up?
Next Saturday, there's week 0 of college football.
That's correct.
And then there's football every weekend from now until who cares? Because that time is a long way away. We're not going to talk about when football ends. It's just going to be here forever.
It is time for defensive touchdowns.
Also, Friday night.
Right.
Friday
I can't
night.
get too deep into football. Yeah.
Speaking of
My
which,
brain.
last Friday night, if you bet the favorite in all 15
Yeah.
games, you would have hit.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I don't know what it would have paid, but I'm willing to bet
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. I saw. I don't know. I forget the number, but I did see like.
And there
something
are people out there that do that every single
Oh,
day.
yeah.
They bet a buck on every favorite to win. And
That's a person going to a gas station getting a lot of literally.
right.
It's like-
And honestly, I don't know how often it hits. I don't know if it hits like once a year, if it hits a couple times a year, but if it does hit more, even one time a year, you're paid. So
Yeah, I feel like it's like It's actually, now that we're talking about it responsibly, I might have to do that from time to time. It's gonna happen.
I wonder if there's a day where it was a full slate where every underdog won.
Oh goodness,
Could you imagine?
there's got to be. There has to be.
There was in preseason last night.
Really? Oh wow, all underdog money lines.
Well, in one of the groups I'm in, somebody took all the underdogs yesterday and they all won.
Wow. Yeah, preseason is goofy. Preseason's goofy, but it's still football. It's like football light. It's like it's a light beer for
Betting on
football.
preseason is like trying to bet on the XFL. You have no clue what's going to happen.
That's even.
Hey,
I can't even.
I'm
compare
one
it.
for one.
XFL is for loco.
We're gonna jump in poolside Pat. I made you golden so you can win some money today.
Wow, that's a true professor right there, hyping up his pupils here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go cards. obviously we kind of talked about a tough loss yesterday. I like Burleson, who stayed hot. Like you said, he did get that another RBI. He's racking it up. We've got 2 guys in the car, which has been so much fun. I don't want to rant on it, but just 2 guys, Burleson being him. I'll just talk about him. About to hit 100 RBIs, having one of those like people should know who Alec Burleson is type years. So that's been a lot of fun. Like him, just very, really small and simple. Leahy, you're probably looking at 3Ks like, wow, when has Pat, if ever, done a guy to just 3 strikeouts, right? He's on an innings and game. I don't know if it's innings. I think it's an innings limit. I forget what the term they used. I believe it might have just been innings. But it's his first like long season as a starter, so they have him on a limit. So you'll see his start to drop. He'll probably only get maybe 1, if not, he'll probably get 2 starts, if not just 1 more. So he's right at the edge of that. So, but 1 inning's worth of strikeouts. He's definitely capable of it, especially against this Phillies lineup. We've seen him do it before. My PDs are there again, following a similar. Did okay on the PDs yesterday, not as well as I like to. I had 5 of them, so like I dropped these down. It's heavy favorites with a pitcher. Snell, I can't believe I had to do Snell 9 strikeouts to get plus money, but that was a step under his. I think that his over under is 9.5. I'm pretty sure, which is also crazy. But it is Pittsburgh, and they do strike out a ton. And in his 3 starts since returning, 5 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts. So he's certainly more than capable. Jake Bennett for the Red Sox. I hate that the Red Sox are so good, but they are. The A's are not. And or excuse me, San Francisco. They were playing the A's not too long ago. But Jake Bennett, 6'5", 444. Talk about a guy who you would like. Maybe we go Jake Bennett. I don't know what the odds would be. Nah, he's not our 4 strikeout guy. But he's only missed 4 strikeouts, by the way, 4 times this season, Jake Bennett. So just need him to get over that hump a little bit. San Fran, not exactly a team that strikes out a lot. So this will be the one I'm sweating the most out of. Honestly, I'm sweating this more than Snell. Javier has done well for me when I bet him, especially at 4 strikeouts. I'm just at the 4. I don't like him much more than that, even though he has shown spurts of it. He is the one who's playing the A's. I believe the Astros are. And I put them all together. Boosted that's 1244. He's so far one of the only guys to get off the tombstone out of the graveyard. It is Nolan McLean, 7+ strike. Is he still on there? No, he's not.
So
he's off.
He got taken off.
Okay, yeah, because you never put him there. I don't think.
PD King is fully prepared to cement him there forever.
Oh yeah, because of the USA thing. Yeah.
But what I tried to tell him, and what I'm going to say to you right now, is, in my opinion, strikeout wise, he should be on there. However, if you want to bet him for 6 innings or more, because he does get 6 innings a lot. Strikeouts are not always there, but the innings are typically always there. He's a lot like Sonny Gray in that way.
That's in his last 2 starts hasn't, but previous.
He does have. I mean, he has games where he'll go 10 strikeouts. Like
yeah, exactly.
But then he has games where he throws up 3, and you're like, what happened?
And I'm banking on the White Sox being, they are bottom third in the league in striking out. So I hope that lends itself to that. Just solo strikeout. That'll be a game I might peep into while I'm at work on my Bleacher Report and just every now and then check in on him. Talked about that. Oh, thank you for putting the word Nerf marquee.
Oh, yeah, I put it on here so you could.
Nice.
I knew you were
like that. Thank you.
Put it on the other one.
Yeah, the Nerf marquee. I don't know. That's the only word I can think of. 5 strikeouts. And then you just mentioned Ben Rice, and so did Chicks Week 10, obviously. So I like Ben Rice to hit it today. I would have gone Schwarber because he is actually number 1 on Tinker's Almanac today, but I went with number 2, which is Ben Rice. And let's see, he's 1 for 3 against Soriano. Does not have that 1 hit is not a home run, but he is number 2 on Tinker's Almanac. So give me Ben Rice. And no last call. Guys, I do have to get going. I'm so sorry that I have to run early, but I will catch everybody tomorrow or something. Maybe, potentially. Bye, C Money. I'm sorry.
Congratulations on your heck of a week. What an amazing week you had.
Thank you. Yeah, it was
awesome.
I mean, I brought that up. Yeah, I was walking pretty good on after the 24-1. That was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. And I don't hit those a lot. I've hit the Bryce parlay. I hit that one. I've hit a couple like 6, 7, 800s, but that was I haven't hit a big one in a while, and those feel good. But again, don't follow my big bets. Follow her big bets. But guys and girl, I'll see you all later. Everybody gamble responsibly. Love you. See ya.
That being said, we have PD King's PDs of the day. He did send them in. He doesn't have a video, but I'm just going to go through them. Phillies money line and Christopher Sanchez 7+ strikeouts at plus 142. I have this bet, so I'll be able to explain this a little bit when I get to mine. Guardians money line, Foster Griffin 5+ strikeouts. I wanted to bet Foster Griffin today so bad, but it was so up and down for me, so I just stayed away from it. But he should get to 5 Ks. He really should. And he got that at plus 138. And then Dodgers money line and Shohei 3+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He obviously thinks Shohei's probably going to go deep today, but he wanted to play it safe. Maybe he gets a double that scores 2 runs or something. And he got that. He did that mainly because he wanted to get plus money, I'm sure, because the Dodgers are like minus 250 to win the game. At plus 124, and then he parlayed them together, which I did also because it hit yesterday for me, so why not run it back at plus 1190 and then boost it to plus 1548. So those are the 3 PDs of the day. I'm assuming he would have taken, if he did a PD for the day of the day, it would be the Phillies one, because that's usually the one he chooses for his PD of the day. Moving on to my tabletop, I have a PD parlay as well, but it's just the PD parlay. I'm going to go Christopher Sanchez, 6+ strikeouts. I dropped him to 6 just to be safe. He has got 6 strikeouts in 6 straight games, 16 strikeouts and 39 at bats, which is a 41% strikeout rate versus this team. And then the Phillies money line, he is 16-4 this year. Even though they lost the last start, he lost his last start against the Cards. He didn't lose. He went 6 innings, no runs. It was the bullpen that blew that game. They got no run support. I don't see that happening again today. I think the Phillies do win this game. Then I've got Nolan McLean, as I just said, over 17.5 outs. Don't trust him for the strikeouts. I trust him for the outs. And why? Because he's hit over 17.5 outs in 9 of his last 10 games. The Mets are 8-4 in his last 12 starts. He's never faced this specific lineup, which was weird. I think that might have been a typo, to be completely honest with you. But either way, don't really care. I don't need strikeouts, so that doesn't really matter as much. I just need him to get outs, and I think he can do that today. If he does that, I think the Mets do win. If he can go 6 innings and not give up any runs, I think there's a good chance that we get through. This one, I got this at plus 328, boosted to plus 427. And then because I did the 6-pack hit parlay, I did not want to do a full hit parlay, so I just did Zach Neto, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. 5-game hitting streak, 24 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's averaging almost 5 hits, runs, and RBIs over those 5 games, which is a wild stat. And then I got Cody Clemens, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He's on a 6-game hitting streak. He has 21 hits, runs, and RBIs over those 6 games, which he's averaging right around 3 hits, runs, and RBIs. I just need 2 from each of these guys. I forgot to put the odds on there, but it is plus 2. I'm going to pull it up now. I can't believe I didn't put the odds on there. Put this on. I'm thinking he's plus 256 if I remember correctly, but I'm going to double check this since we have a second. And we also need to throw up, let's see, where is it at? Here it is. Yep, 256. I was right. It's plus 256. It's weird the things I remember and the things I don't. Just ask my wife. So both of these guys put runs and RBIs at plus 256. And I did not update the best. I am just failing today. That is not the right best bet. The best bet of the day, that's yesterday's best bet. Yes, the best bet of the day is Vladimir Guerrero, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 100. And then moving to the last call, I am running it. So if you don't know, on DraftKings, they have a king of the bases today. It's only for the Braves game, though. So you have to make a bet on a hit bet that's minus 200 or better. And if that person gets the most total bases, then you win a bonus, kind of like they did with the the Phillies during that Field of Dreams game. They're doing it for the Braves game today. I took Matt Olson, which is probably chalk. So, look, most people are probably betting either Acuna or Matt Olson for the Braves. And there's a lot of guys they could bet for the Brewers, to be clear. But, I like Olson, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. I think he can hit on run today, and if he does, I think he ends up with the most total bases. I got this bet at plus 102, so it is even money. And we're hoping to get another bonus bet since the last one I didn't win because my guy got hurt that I bet on in that game, which still makes me sad. And then I'm running Fernando Tatis back for 2+ home runs. And again, yesterday the 2 home runs was plus 7,000. Today is plus 2,300. Something's weird to me, so I don't know what the change is, but whatever it is, we're riding it and hoping that we get some home runs out of Fernando Tatis. Poolside Pat's last call is by his home run and Baez, Jordan Walker both to hit home runs, and then Scotty Scheffler to win the BMW Championship at plus 3,800. Then we've got C Money with some picks for the first time in a while on his last call as well.
Yeah, so I know I've not been on the show in a while and putting picks out there, but kind of behind the scenes, I've been betting a little bit. But today, so we put a little something together. As the professor said, you can trust McLean for outs, not for strikeouts. So I took him for over 17.5. I took Blake Snell for 9+ Ks. And then I took the Chicago-Seattle game to get a nerfy in the first inning. And then Sanchez for 6+ Ks and Leahy for 3+ Ks for 997. And I took for King of the Bases, I took Lane Thomas. He's batting pretty good against lefties this season, so I feel like we got a good chance there.
So what bet did you bet for that though? Did you bet total bases?
2+ total bases.
Okay, so 2+ total bases. I'm sure you got that at a decent plus money.
I think it was like 15.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so he's taking Lane Thomas. He's basically swinging for the fences when it comes to the bonus because not many people out there are going to be betting Lane Thomas. And if you do hit this and he ends up with the most total bases, you're probably going to win a few $1,000s in bonus bets, to be clear. But yeah, and then Chicks Picks Jen has, I'm assuming, yeah, this looks like it's updated.
Yeah, I just did the only long balls for today for each of us that picked one, and then did them all individually and parlayed them together, which was 39.22. I am currently on DraftKings looking up this King of the Bases thing. Don't wait for me, but I didn't realize that was there, so I'm going to put something on there.
Well, that's all right.
So, yeah.
So we've got to make our last bet that we do every day now. We have NXT's. He wants Shohei Ohtani 2+ hits run or 2+ hits, runs, and RBI. So we'll start with that. We try to keep it around under like 750, 800 plus 800. So either one of you have a bet you want to throw into this last call bet.
I'll let you and Chris do this one.
I'm adding hits, runs, and RBIs now for Shohei to start with.
Will Olsen 2 total bases.
All right, Matt Olson 2 total bases. All right, Jen, give me one bet that you like. Pick one of your home run guys, and we'll take them for 2 total bases. Pick one of the 8 that you like.
All right, give me 1 second.
You just want to do you want to do Schwarber since he was your
That's
long
what I was
ball?
going to say. Yeah, let's do Schwarber.
All right. So, and do you want 2 total bases or 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs?
Runs, hits, and RBIs.
All right. All right, here we go. We're going to go Shohei Ohtani, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Kyle Schwarber, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Matt Olson for 2 total bases. And I took Shota Imanaga to get 5+ strikeouts. We got this at plus 782. That's what we're doing.
It's a nice solid bet.
I'm going to use a 20% boost and take this to plus 939. And I will put that in the chat real quick. All right. Now that I bet it, I can put it down. Show.
And Chris, this King of the Bases is which game?
It's the Braves game.
The Braves Brewers.
Okay.
All right, there it goes. We got Shohei 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Kyle Schwarber 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Matt Olson 2+ total bases. Shota Imanaga 5+ strikeouts, plus 782. And again, I got it 938 with a 20% boost on Fanatics. That is the last call of the day. Hopefully we can hit this. We've hit a few of these now, so I think this would be the third last call we've hit. And
I'm doing Acuna for
that's fair.
2+ hits, runs, RBIs.
Yep.
For the king of the bases.
Yep. King of the
I
bases.
don't recommend anyone tail that.
He's going to be one of the most bet guys as well in that game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's either him or Olsen for the Braves. They're going to be the top two bets. And then let me look.
I just need Lane Thomas to go deep and then get like a double.
I mean, to be honest, depending if it's a low-scoring game, going deep could be enough.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're probably going to get out of the on the Brewers side either Jake Bauers or Jackson Chourio are probably going to be the two most bet on the Brewers side.
I thought about Churio.
Chourio's dead to me, as you'll see on this list. He's number one on this list, Jackson Chourio. He can eat a satchel of Richards. We got Cat Pat over here, Karl-Anthony Towns over here, Jalen Duren over here. If you can't see, this is Angel Reese's points back here. I put it in pink. Trustor Farina points. I added Luis Castillo back on here because he can eat a satchel of Richards as well. I see Shota here, but Shota should have been taken off. He is very matchup dependent, which is why I trust him today. The Mariners do strike out a decent amount. I think he gets the 5Ks today. You just can't. You have to pay attention to the matchup he's in and whether you bet him or not. And he does get a lot of outs. He's another guy that you can bet for outs consistently. It's just not strikeouts consistently. It's matchup dependent on the strikeouts. That being said, these are our units. We had Picks Gen up 80.98 units. Poolside Pat is magically out of nowhere up 37.63 units, all because of one day.
Awesome.
I am holding strong at the 21.53. I'm up 2, down 1, up 2, down 1 every day since I had that decent day. PD King is the controversial either -8 or up 23 because of the day he forgot to post his picks. And everybody else is on. But if you look down here, we are up 926.58 units as of August 21st. So just saying, if you're betting us, you're making money if you consistently bet us. And when we're losing, you also fade us, you'll make money. So just pay attention to how streaky we are, because we typically do go through peaks and valleys. But that'll do it for us. We will be with you tomorrow in some form or fashion, either on X or a show. I probably will have a video with my picks, whether it be on X or if Pat runs a show, because I do have Bone tomorrow night. If he goes early enough, I may be able to jump on, but I doubt it. Just depends on his schedule. But that'll do it for us, and I will play.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.